Good evening, everyone. Welcome here. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you all. There's a couple seats here if you'd like to sit. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to the friends and guests of Gallery in the Park. Glad you all could join us this evening. Hopefully everybody can hear me. My name is Renee Friesen. I am honored to be the curator and gallery manager here. For those who have not been here before, we hope that you find time to take in both the sculpture garden outside and the indoor gallery as well. Gallery in the Park is located on Treaty 1 territory, the ancestral and traditional homeland of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Dakota, Dene, Métis, and Oji Cree nations. Here at Gallery in the Park, in the town of Altona, acknowledging this place as Treaty 1 territory is about being clear and accurate about the history and original peoples of this land. It is also an expression of respect and appreciation for the Indigenous peoples and communities who have cared for and continue to care for this land. Just a few housekeeping things and announcements before we get started. After the formal part of this evening, which takes place outside, there will be an opportunity to tour the gallery and the grounds at your leisure. Our artists are here, 2 of the 3, and they're ready to engage you in conversation about their work. We also have a special treat in the form of music provided by Chris and Jeremy Wells, family of the featured artist. They will be playing inside the gallery throughout the evening. Our staff and volunteers are here to serve you. Please make sure you hand them your empty glasses and don't leave anything outside on ledges, indoors or out. We don't want any glass to break. And put your garbage and recycling in the appropriate bins. The washroom is located inside. If this is your first time here this year or ever, please notice that we have brand new siding, which matches our brand new roof. So we're very excited about this. We're extremely grateful and want to again extend our sincere thanks to the town of Altona, Sun Valley Co-op, and the construction crews for taking on this large project. A beautiful job was done matching the historic features of the building. And now we'll have way less maintenance going forward. Our 4th annual Blue House Market is in the works, which will be held on Saturday, September 13th, during the Pembina Valley Studio Tour. Mark your calendars and come check out the assortment of local artists and vendors during one of our busiest weekends of the year. Tonight we are celebrating the opening with 3 unique artists, all showcasing different styles, mediums, and messages. Artists, if you can please give a little wave when I announce you, that would be great. Wanda Slawik, over there. Wanda's mission is to bring viewers the beauty inherent in the moment, to open our eyes to the brilliant and diverse reality of our lives. Through her art, she connects with the rich, visual, and spiritual mosaic that is in Manitoba. Wanda's work on display here is a collection of monoprints and paintings which emerged during the pandemic years. Kai Sasaki is not here tonight, but her paintings reflect a continued exploration of the tension between spatial reality and the symbolic between the seen and the felt. The layered meanings within the paintings emanate from a profound emotional connection to life experience. And our feature exhibition tonight, should I speak really fast to get through this quicker? I'll see what I can do. Tonight includes the works of Holland Bazan. I too am honored that she is here. Holland is a visual artist based in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Her drawings and paintings are inspired by enigmatic everyday objects and scenes that collectively capture lived experiences. Her exhibition being shown here tonight is titled Return to the Farm and encompasses her impressive style of painting. To talk about her work and her exhibit further, I'd like to invite Holland up here.
Good evening, I'm Holland Bazan. This collection of paintings is a tribute to the Bazan family farm located just north of Inglis, Manitoba. It consists of 2 adjacent farms, one belonging to my great-grandparents who established it over 100 years ago, and the other to my grandparents who raised 6 children together, farming crops and purebred Herefords. Throughout my childhood, I spent many weekends and summer vacations on the farm, frolicking in the fields with my cousins, making Grandma laugh in the kitchen, and riding on the back of Grandpa's truck with their dog Tootsie. The Bazan farm began with my great-grandpa, who left Ukraine as a young man, hopeful for a future in Canada. He arrived in 1908 with the clothes on his back and $5 in his pocket. He worked several years for established farmers in the Inglis-Assisipi area of Manitoba before purchasing his own farm there in 1912 for $1,200. He then met and fell in love with my great-grandma, a 17-year-old girl who had immigrated from Romania. They married in 1913 and raised 8 children together. My grandpa was the youngest. I grew up hearing stories of my late great-grandparents' apple orchard and decadent honey, of great-grandma's small stature and enormous heart, and how she would spend her days praying for her children, grandchildren, and the future generations. These stories, paired with expeditions around their homestead and the old church up the road, filled my child mind with wonder. As a farm kid who moved to the city, I found it difficult to relate to my Winnipeg peers, and it became apparent to me that most of them didn't have a family farm, that this was something extra special, a kind of exclusive club that I belonged to with my cousins. Even now as an adult, the farm is the one place I long to return to, that truly feels like home. These paintings depict scenes around the farm to commemorate it as I remember it, but also to explore the passage of time, the spottiness of memory, and its selective nature, of continuity and impermanence. Today, my Uncle Warren and his son Ryan are working the farm, and the Bazan legacy continues. Since completing my fine arts degree in 2015, I've dreamed of creating a body of work that honored the farm, not just for myself, but for the dozens of family members who hold this place close to their hearts as well, many of whom have gathered here tonight. Cousins, second cousins, aunts, and uncles. When I was accepted to exhibit here in Altona, it felt like the perfect time and place to do so. Many of us are descended from humble farms with rich and meaningful histories, and I hope these paintings connect with you also. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to everyone who traveled here from quite far and during harvest. Thank you to my husband, Stephen, for always supporting my art and encouraging me. Thank you to Renee and her team for curating my work in such a thoughtful way. I also work at an art gallery, so I know all the work that goes into that. And just thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy the art.
Thank you, Holland. Congratulations to all of our artists. It has been an honor to communicate with you and to curate your beautiful work. I would like to take this time to introduce all of our staff and committee members. They are a huge part of what goes on here behind the scenes year-round at Gallery in the Park. Please give a wave when I introduce you. Our summer staff are all here tonight, and they are mostly back there, so some of you may have to turn around. Rachel Bergen, Megan Funk, Alice Wiebe, and Alice Winkler. This team has worked incredibly hard over the past week to prepare for Season 2 and tonight. Special thanks to Jill Ferris for lending a hand curating when I was unavailable. Our staff are wonderful and eager to work hard, ensuring the gallery is always presentable for everyone who comes in. I am so grateful for their efforts and their positive attitudes. The Gallery in the Park Committee, some are here tonight and some are not, but I'll introduce them all the same. Al Friesen, Eric Hildebrand, Terry Fair, Brittany Winkler, Tammy Braun, Andrea Clausen, Amanda Schwartz, Marguerite Cron, and Jill Ferris. Each of them play a role in keeping the gallery operational. Big thanks to the committee. We also have to give a big thanks to the recreation department of the town, Eric, Brittany, and Cody, for all their help in preparation for tonight and for all the admin work they do on a daily basis for the gallery. The amount of things that they print for me is truly astounding, and they never complain. Each of them are extremely gracious in assisting us, and we appreciate all that they do. Our maintenance guys, Steve, David, Ethan, and the summer crew for helping with the ongoing maintenance needs of the gallery. We always appreciate their help, and now with the new siding and roof, they are very excited that we have far less maintenance needs. And our new groundskeepers this year, Peter and Nettie Neufeld, for keeping our space looking so beautiful. Maintaining these grounds is a big job, and they've tackled it with positivity while doing a wonderful job. And to you, the friends of the gallery and guests, for your ongoing support and enthusiasm for this space, for the arts in Altona, and for your presence here this evening. Without you, none of this would be possible, and that's the truth. We are so grateful. So finally, we come to the conclusion of the formal part of the evening. We are thrilled to be growing our sculpture garden once again, after adding Cubic Rubik, the Rubik's Cube, in 2022. We must thank our acquisition committee for their part in this. We are also excited to announce that we will have another sculpture added next year. A huge thank you to Friesens for not only sponsoring this piece, but for their initiative and ongoing support within the gallery. We at the gallery are excited to see the sculpture garden continue to grow, and are ever grateful for sponsorship like that of Friesens, which not only allows us, but encourages us to continue cultivating a space for the arts. The piece we are unveiling tonight is called Equilibre Oblique by Philippe Palafré. Palafré is an artist from Quebec who created a series of sculptures called Equilibre, which is French for balance. Of this series, Palafré notes, "My geometrically shaped sculptures, whose angles and planes resemble Japanese origami, oppose the strength of metal with the fragility of paper." Once revealed, I invite you to relax and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you again so very much for being here. Without further ado, the sculpture is this way, Equilibre Oblique.